Alright.
Oh,
Yes!
yes!
Oh my god!
Yes!
It's the day after tomorrow!
It's 9/11!
It's every building's 9/11! What the I don't think I've ever watched this before.
No, you haven't?
I don't think so.
This shit's so cool.
This
Look
is
at him.
insane. It's chaos.
Sonic's here. He's gonna fuck him up.
Yeah.
The egg carrier.
Oh my god.
Eyeball
What?
Angel Island falling into the sea.
What the Why didn't they put any of this in the actual game?
This isn't the actual game.
Like, when you beat stages and stuff?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember any of this.
Have you never played the director's cut?
Oh, I don't know.
You never played Sonic Adventure DX? You only played regular Sonic Adventure? I like that shot at
Maybe.
Amy, by the way.
I think I played DX. I played the GameCube one. Isn't that DX
Yeah,
as well?
that should be DX.
What the fuck? I didn't see any of this shit. I don't think, at least. This is crazy.
It's one of the greatest songs ever.
I love this, like, juxtaposition between the waters flooding and then, like, running down the street, you know, which is like the river of cars.
So true.
So true. Happy 25th anniversary to Sonic Adventure. We are playing a little bit to celebrate.
Select a file.
So yeah, I only played this game in adulthood. I played it over the pandemic.
Let's get him.
And it was pretty fun.
It's alright.
I would
It's
say
okay.
aspects of it are very fun, and other aspects of it are so weird that it's like, okay, that it's not fun at all. Because you're just like so in awe that they put all of this in the game.
They were trying some shit, man.
They were kind of cooking.
Yeah, the hub worlds are not good, but it's funny that they exist.
The last time I played it actually was at Jen's place, and almost instantly we clipped past the cop cars at the start, and then put the game in like an unrecoverable, unwinnable state.
Oh, cool. You just like, instantly soft locked it.
Yeah, because we couldn't get back across the cars. We could not do anything. So, you know, I'd say almost every reputation this game has is deserved to some extent, both positive and negative.
Every 3D Sonic game deserves to be loved and maligned.
Yes, yes. Sometimes for the same reasons.
Yes. The reasons that Sonic and the Black Knight is awesome are also the reasons it sucks ass.
Yes. Yeah.
Lock on target, man. Ready? Fire!
So we've just been playing Astro Boy.
Astrobot.
Astro Boy. It's like the third time I've said that.
Hey, you've been flubbing all over
Our
today.
weapons are useless.
Now the flubs will be recorded for posterity. Astrobot, I would say, is like the most modern platformer I've ever
This
seen.
could be fun.
Like, it's so well thought out. Everything is so intentful and purposeful. I don't know, I'm not the one playing it, but to me it doesn't seem like there's been any like stupid sections or like bullshit sections.
Oh no, I loved it.
Like,
I think
there's
it's excellent.
hard stuff, but it's nothing that's just like, well, that's just stupid. This game is not like that at all.
This game is better than that, actually. This game is the most perfect game ever made.
This game has a real punk rock appeal.
This game has the appeal of having Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big the Cat, and E102 Gambit.
Hey, I'll play with you some other
And like,
And
what else has that?
two of them are fun to play as.
I would say 3.
3. Sonic, Knuckles.
Tails.
Tails, I like too.
Tails
Yeah.
is fine. Okay, let's go 4 because honestly, I'm kind of pro Big the
Come
Cat.
on, you big
Really?
trip.
Yeah.
You like
Where
the
you
fishing?
going?
I don't like the fishing, but I'm pro the fishing.
I think it's funny that it's in there. Because it's kind of like this game was not just a Sonic game, but kind of a Dreamcast tech demo.
Yeah.
In the same way that you could say that Astrobot, or at least the original Playroom, was kind of like tech demo for the controller,
Yeah.
on top of being a great game.
You know nothing,
a little bit
fool.
thrusting.
It's chaos.
He's
The
just
god
standing on the
of
roof.
destruction.
Fuck yeah.
It's like that wrestling spot you showed me where he points to the wall.
Oh yeah, that's the
He's
wall,
just-
brother. And then the wall's up there, and he has the choke slam sign.
But he like mistimes it.
Yeah.
So he does it when it's already like zooming away from him. Why did he go to sleep?
Because he was tired.
What?
Does
Tails?
Sonic have like a home?
Sure.
Watch out! You're
Are
gonna
you
crash.
sure?
Ah!
You can probably just stay with Tails. Tails has a home.
Tails has a home for sure. Yeah, we go to Tails' house at some point.
Tails.
But Sonic is just like
Now,
asleep
what am I gonna
by
do?
a hotel pool.
Wait, motherfuckers can't relax anymore?
It's
Oh,
odd
what
to
are you,
me.
fucking
It's odd to
homeless?
me.
Enjoying the public spaces? Hello, gorgeous.
Whoa, whoa, see ya.
Hello, two of the same woman. What do you think? Mr. Sonic. He's been getting
Mr.
around,
Sonic.
is what I've learned.
Yeah, he's got a reputation about him.
Yeah.
I like that. There's like a culture and society that exists without him that he is still a part of.
Oh, the joys of 3D Sonic.
It really is interesting to contrast this with Astrobot, because it feels like Astrobot just doesn't let anything that stupid happen.
Yeah.
Like in the sections where you go fast, like you'd have to really be trying in order to stop yourself from going fast in the way that you're supposed to. You know?
but that's because it's a game for babies. This is kind of a game for men.
Well, men or children.
It's a game for me.
It's
And be careful about how you answer what you think.
I've told you this before, but I'll mention it on video because I'm really interested in people's feedback of my idea of the dichotomy of the Sonic fan, where every Sonic fan, or at least adult Sonic fan, is either depressed in like the clinical sense, or they act like Sonic. And I think the easiest way to observe this is by just loading up AGDQ and finding any Sonic game, and the runner very quickly will either be like, "Whoa, what's up, guys? We're gonna be playing Sonic 3D Blast. It's a pretty sweet game. Shout out to my Discord." Or they're gonna be like, "Yes, I'm doing this run of Sonic 06. You know, everybody says this game sucks, but it's kind of some fun tech you can do." Yeah, I don't know. Just
That's real. It's a very consistent speed game. All the ways
Sonic
that
06.
yeah, all the ways that it's broken, it's like consistently broken.
Well, there's a lot of stuff you can do where it's like more fundamentally broken than all the other Sonic games, where it's like you can trick it into thinking you're like in a different mode of the game and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like you like queue up menus and then exit out of the menu, but the game still thinks you're in the menu and blah blah blah.
It will take you to
It's
panel
broken on the level of
283.
Pokemon Brilliant
Jump as soon as
Diamond
you
and
land
Shining
on a panel,
Pearl,
or else
which
you'll
is
fall.
saying a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I think nobody has provided a counterexample to this yet.
I got depression when I'm a Sonic fan. So
Yeah,
I guess that-
I'm not saying, you know, they're like acutely miserable, but
but they got. But they have.
the chemical imbalance is there.
Yeah, not bad.
Something about the little graphic
The little-
popping
the
up,
tail's
the
like,
tail's
fuck.
slumped over, perhaps dead.
Hey, Sonic!
And then
Long
Sonic
time no
going,
see, huh?
"Hey, not bad."
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron
It's
out.
kind of interesting that Tails would just
Why
kind
not
of like
just
willing
use
to
my
die
plane, the tornado?
for the sake of his experiments.
Well, he's not gonna endanger someone else. He's
Alright, that's a
noble.
good point. Couldn't he put like a robot? Whoa!
He's just got a chaos on.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Yep.
I, of
And
course,
this happened to
am the
find
type
one
of Sonic fan
the
that acts like
seven
Sonic.
emeralds buried on my
Oh
telescope.
yeah, I see.
This thing's got amazing power.
Very curious.
I do love a chili dog or two.
Is the game too
Uh,
You
I
gotta come over to my
don't know.
workshop,
Yeah, maybe we
Sonic.
should turn it down
I've
a
got
bit.
something I gotta show you.
We'll see. I don't know.
It's in
Oh, oh,
It's fine.
It's fine. Let's go.
I think he wants to go to the Mystic Ruins.
I think the cutscene kept playing, kind of,
Yeah.
when we swapped over, but it like wasn't playing the audio correctly. That's a PC port thing. We can't blame Sonic Team for that one.
I mean, it depends on who did the PC port.
See, I love this. I think this is like a very ambitious, exciting hub world.
Sonic gets on the subway.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's my favorite song.
And then yeah, you get this tugging Sagaz music. You get the train that stops both in downtown and in the middle of a fucking jungle and seemingly nowhere else.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Oh god, shut up!
Greatest scientific genius in the world!
He's so cool.
Whatever you say, Eggman.
When you think about how much this game laid down in terms of like the characters' personalities and their
You're
voices,
always up to no good. Now what?
it's
do you
actually
want?
pretty amazing. Like, these characters have kind of just been like this for the last 25 years,
Yeah?
right?
Or else what, you big loser?
They just kind of happened upon, because like obviously Sonic existed before this too, but he didn't have the voice and the cutscenes were a lot more basic.
And real ones who just watched a lot of Sonic X are like, this is iconic.
Ah, yeah. I guess
Yes.
they started fleshing that out in the comics and stuff. Too.
Yeah, well, don't get me started on the fucking comics.
Well,
Your
we
ass
got,
wants to hear about Mina Mongoose, then.
we got about 2 hours until the movie. Is that enough time to give us the 101 on the Sonic comic lore?
Not even slightly. I would have no time to get into Dark Sonic, who turns into Scourge, or Evil Sonic from the negative dimension.
Yeah, that was a big goof. Dark Sonic, obviously, that's
Dark Sonic is when Sonic goes
the
dark.
one that turns into Splurge.
No, Sonic just has a form called Dark Sonic
Oh.
that he turns into when he gets really angry. You would know about this if you watched Nazo Unleashed. but-
I what? No.
Yeah, no, exactly. Put in the comments if you've seen Nazo Unleashed. And call Keatsta fucking stupid. Say, Emily, you're a dumb broad. Watch
Yeah.
Nazo Unleashed.
Alright. It's the first time in my life I've ever even heard of this Nazo Unleashed.
I literally told it to you like a week ago. Told you about it.
Real? No, I don't. I really?
I told it's that old school Newgrounds Flash animation that uses all Dragon Ball Z sound effects, and is about like a crazy evil hedgehog who uses the dark power of the Chaos Emeralds, and then Shadow and Sonic have to fuse into Hyper Shattuck to defeat him.
Oh, yeah, because we were talking about Shattuck.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, now here's something else crazy about the name Shattuck. Did you know there's a top 5 Ultimate player right now named Shattuck?
it could be because
Do
of
you
Nazo
think it
Unleashed.
could be because of Nazo Unleashed?
It could.
You think I'm going to Google this right now to find out real time the origin of the Ultimate player named Shattuck?
Chaos?
Wow, he's signed by Apple
Oh, no,
Esports.
isn't that the same monster I saw
Apple
the
has
other day?
esports?
It's so awesome how much like hubris Eggman has. He just unearths an ancient evil entity and is like, I'm gonna feed it several suns worth of energy and just see what happens.
Just kind of assumes that it must be good for him.
And he
Like,
gives
whatever
him-
happens has to be good for him.
I like that he has the big Quagmire arm.
For the viewers at home, I
Great
just
joke.
made the sign of Q to indicate Quagmire.
Great joke.
I don't know if I'd call it a joke per se, more a
Visual
a
comedy that no
ritual.
one can see.
ritual or code. Shattuck name origin. Oh, that's not gonna help. That's just a real human name.
Sonic! We can't let him get away with this, can we?
And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to uncover this mystery without like making a post on Reddit or something. Maybe I could tweet at him.
Get the emeralds before Eggman does.
I think he's like 17 though, so I don't know if he's been watching any Newgrounds Flash animations.
Well, it was posted on YouTube.
Okay, maybe.
Like it's just, I just mean it was like from that era, you know. The Windstone. I like when you just walk perfectly on a.
It's funny that it's like this carrying item animation. It's pretty jank, right?
Yeah.
Like it does not look great, and it has a lot of like weird interactions. And they weren't like, oh, this doesn't look so good, maybe we should take it out. They're like, no, let's make one of the first things you do in the game carrying this around for a long time.
I like already forget where you're supposed to bring this.
You are supposed to go into a cave, and then there's a little slot in the cave, and then it makes the wind turn on, and then you fly up to the windmill place. Does that sound right? I'm pretty sure that's right.
That sounds familiar. Maybe it's through here. Yes.
I actually played this game, or did I play 2? On one of my streams, if the real Keatsta head remembers when I stream, I played one of these games, and I got pretty far.
I've played this game like 2 to 3 times in the past 5 years.
Wow, okay.
And I still just like get lost.
Well, it's like none of the stuff you do really is justified by like the plot.
Like very loosely.
Like, why are you here right now?
Because we're trying to find Chaos Emeralds, and there's a Chaos Emerald here, presumably.
Oh, and you just knew that. Like, Sonic knew that.
Or Tails knew that.
Tails knew that. Yeah, because Tails is here too.
Tails knows shit.
Tails actually, yeah. Tails has like a radar, probably. You know what? Yeah, this is fine. This is all justified. Whoa! What the fuck?
Yeah, it gets sucked into the tornado and gets spit into the sky.
Oh yeah, and then it's like a race
Head
against
straight up.
time.
You should be able to get out of the tornado.
This reminds me of a little film we saw earlier this year, Twisters, which is so far taking a fat shit on all the so-called culture we've been seeing at this TIFF festival.
I can't give my takes away. I promised Tanner I'd talk about it on the All You Can
Oh,
Hear.
you got the exclusive podcasting deal.
I mean, it's not exclusive, but I said I'd talk about it on there. It feels weird to.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna be
Do it all
making
right.
a TIFF video as well
Yeah.
once it's all said and done, as I have in the last 2 years.
People who want to hear from me gotta check out the All You Can Hear podcast in like 2 weeks or something.
You can see Cole's takes, and if you want to hear my takes on the same 19 movies, so you can compare and contrast and what have you, just remain subscribed to this channel, or subscribe now, or just think to search for it later.
If you're not already subscribed, you should probably fucking get shot or something. I don't know.
It's kind of remarkable, like, you think like a niche channel like mine, where I don't think anything I make like shows up in like search results or anything, right? Like, I honestly don't know.
I have no idea yet.
You would think though, at least my assumption was, oh, the people who are watching are like people who are subscribed to me and just like watch random videos I make. But if you look at the stats, and I think this is just true for like every YouTube channel, it's like 80% unsubscribed. And I'm always like, who are you people? Like, why have you encountered this? And did it live up to your expectations?
Who are you people?
Who are you people, you unwashed mashes?
Mashes.
Masses?
Unwatched Mashal. Unwatched Mashal.
Ooh!
I don't watch that shit.
Oh, it's pretty good.
I have heard it's alright.
Yeah. It's like, the joke is funny, like the premise is very funny, and the very stupid like Harry Potter parody stuff is funny. But then every once in a while it's like, you're an evil wizard and you hurt my sister, and we're gonna take this seriously and have like a fight that lasts 3 episodes.
Not bad.
That's
And
funny.
I'm just like, I don't really care. Like,
That's also funny. That's what people don't understand. This is where the Sonic franchise went wrong, right? Is when the plot stopped being completely serious and insane and started being like, we're having a funny time. You should have comedy and then also have the comedy characters just go like,
Go to
holy
Station
fuck.
Square. You may
this is
find
so
something.
serious right now. Everything is real.
the My people were massacred.
My people were massacred.
The Knuckles family has lost the time.
He is!
Yeah, I know, it's sad.
God.
You know what that red ball is? I know what it is.
And you don't even know the fucking half of it. Do you know about... That was cool.
That was pretty good.
Do you know about Enerjack?
No.
Yeah, exactly. It's
like
another
a-
awesome character from the comics. That's like a evil echidna god that possesses Knuckles.
What the fuck?
There's a place somewhere in the city where you can go.
Hearing
down
about the
into
Sonic comic
sewer.
reminds me of hearing about, like, Western superhero comics that have been running for, like, 60 years.
Oh, like
And-
when Hal Jordan turns into Parallax.
Yeah, and just, like, insane shit happens, and then it's just, like, canon forever.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Like, I really enjoyed reading Immortal Hulk, and I think this, in some sense, added to it, but in another sense, just made me, like, baffled all the time. Where it would just be like, surely you remember that this person also turns into, like, a
Now
Hulk
you have
monster.
light speed shooters.
There's several Hulks.
There's, like, 12 of them!
Restore power. Once you have enough power, release the button and you can do
You know, the
light
best
speed
part of
dash.
Immortal Hulk is when the
The
Thing
light
shows
speed
up to
dash
beat him
you
up
can
and
use
just goes,
to
you already
use
know
a
what
light
time it is.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's
yeah!
I got that one. I know that joke.
Yeah, you know that because CM Punk yells it before every match.
Ah, wait, does he?
Yeah, you know, when he...
Is it Clobber in
Use the
time?
light dash
Yeah.
to run along the paths of rings.
Uh,
Hold the action button and let go when you have enough power.
there we go. It was when he... Because he comes out, and then he does this whole, like, and then he'll
Yeah.
kneel down and, like, check his watch.
Ah,
And
yeah,
then
I
he yells,
kinda
it's
realized.
clobber in time.
That's very fun, yes. And he hasn't been sued by Disney, which is amazing.
I mean, he's just allowed, I don't know. What was I gonna... Yeah, well, I mean, he's written comics before, too, so maybe that's part of it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Have you read any of them?
No.
No.
They probably suck.
It's not easy to make a comic.
CM
you know?
Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk.
I think it's like, in terms of like random projects celebrities undertake, a autobiography, you know, that feels pretty doable, especially if a ghostwriter. Original
Fuck.
fiction, I'm like kind of curious. A comic, I'm like, that is probably really bad. Like, I have like negative faith in any random celebrity being able to make a comic. What the fuck? You clearly had space.
It's fine. We'll get there eventually.
This game is so fucking weird.
Yeah, and he's been in a bunch of like weird schlock horror movies too. Oh my
Oh my
fucking god!
That one is probably simultaneously most and least confident. Is like non-actor celebrity does acting.
Well, I mean, it depends. 'Cause
It
remember,
really depends.
remember Dave Bautista?
Batista's been killing it. Great in every movie I've seen him in.
Let me in. Okay.
There we go. There we go.
I don't even remember what this does, but I wanted it.
Oh, you got the bracelet.
This is the crystal ring.
The crystal.
This
ring.
reduces the time
Oh.
needed to store power.
This is
for the
so
light
bizarre.
speed
Okay,
dash.
like, I'm not trying to be like overly critical here or anything. But like, why did you get a power up and it's kind of like annoying to use? So then like literally a minute later,
The train headed
they're
for
like,
East
oh, okay, now
Hampton
we've
device.
upgraded that power up. Like, what? It's still really slow.
Somehow that worked.
Now
Are we ready for
This is a great level.
Casinopolis?
This is a great level. This is so funny to me.
Let's make some fucking money. Okay.
The fact that they give a little tribute to nights and to dreams here is lovely. Just the insane, hallucinatory, fucking kaleidoscopic mess that is all the pinball levels are fantastic.
Let's get me in one of these.
Let's play it. Let's do it up. 11 rings. That's all you need.
7 rings in hand.
What's that?
Okay, can you guess which Sonic game that song's
Secret
from?
rings, perhaps?
Yes!
Hey!
Final
Eggman!
It took all my rings! I need a lot of those.
Not off to a great start there, pal.
You're not that guy, pal.
Not that guy. Not that pinball guy. Alright, whiff. That's okay.
Nothing wrong with the whiff. It's getting triple Eggman that sucks.
Final Eggman.
Final Eggman protocol activated. Whoa,
Nice.
3 tails.
Should be, decent. Okay, nothing happened.
It gave me nothing.
It gave you nothing. Tails is worth. Whoa.
Okay.
Okay, alright. We got
Okay.
there. We got there.
It was,
That it was trying to make up its mind a bit.
what the fuck? Okay.
Oh, this game is so funny. Okay, that gave you,
Like 10 rings?
I think, like 16 rings. That
gave
time
me-
it gave you 0 rings. I don't remember this part of the game being so broken. I remember.
Maybe the night slot machine is just better.
Yeah, I think I always play the Knights one. Knights is just cool. Did you ever play the actual Knights in the Dreams for the Saturn?
No.
It's wild. It's like mostly fun to play, I think. It's like surprisingly not very jank. It's pretty like simple.
T kickback.
What? Oh, you have 40 seconds of invincibility. So that's kind of cool. Ooh, T double kickback, obviously. Oh no.
I think it just gave me coins. That's fine. Or sorry, rings.
Rings, yeah.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
Knights is on the list of, so as a kid I had, oh nice, Triple Amy. I had the EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly, issue number 100, which had the 100 best games of all time. And I was on like a mission to consume and play as many of these games as I could. And all you really got was one screenshot, which was like a tiny little inch by inch, and then like a paragraph of description. And the description and picture of Nights into Dreams was like, it was like incomprehensible. Like, oh, you're supposed to control it during.
Yeah.
It. Oh, I don't know if I ever realized that. But yeah, Nights just seemed like an unreal game to me, so I was like very, very excited to play it.
Do you remember how many coins you have to collect?
Like 1,000. It's a lot.
I think it might be 200.
Ooh, I think it's more than that. I don't know, maybe at 200 you should go and check at least. Just don't get Final Eggman.
Ring,
Ring
3K.
3K? No way. Oh, it was like 30? What the
That's
hell?
not what 3K is.
None of this means anything. So yeah, I went to a used video game store back when that was like a cheap, reasonable thing for a kid to do, and I found a Sega Saturn, and I found a copy of Knights. I think Knights was like 30 bucks or something. And I don't know, it kind of lived up to the hype. It was more just weird. But that's all good. I don't know what the state of Saturn emulation is. I don't know if much work has been done on it.
It must be pretty simple.
I would hope so. It's just a
I guess you can never tell,
32-bit
but-
console. Yeah, it's like it will require some, you know, individual work and stuff. It's just not going to be as hard as something like the PS3.
Try and deposit as many rings as you can. It may even help show you the way.
This is so awesome. Give me your fucking money.
Yeah, I think you need like 1,000.
I think maybe I need 500.
Okay. So let's get another 300 done and see what happens.
Okay. First, let's get me unstuck. Okay.
You're good, you're good.
So maybe if I paused, it would tell me my objective. But that would,
No, that's
that's-
far too
that's
convenient
fucking
a
stupid.
feature.
Let's go to the shower room.
Yeah, yes, yes. Very good.
This is a little animation.
Yeah, I like it, I like it.
I think it's clean.
This is something Astrobot very, very good about, you know?
Yeah, everything has
But,
a little animation in that game.
They understood the value of that back then. Can you remember, as a kid, any little animation type things that like really impressed you?
Everything Crash Bandicoot does.
Ooh, that's a good answer.
There's so
Crash
much
is very expressive.
Insane squash and stretch shit in those games. Alright, I got the Wise Man.
I can remember, and this is like extremely boomer of me, in Mario 64 when you fall into the snow and Mario has to pull himself out, just being like, wow, wow. It's just like real life.
Yeah, I mean, any sort of like small, consistent animation like that blows your mind when you're a kid. Just the fact that Mario would like sit down. if
Oh,
you
when
were
he's
not
like
moving,
tired, yeah.
and just go like, ah, it was like, holy shit,
I'm tired.
I'm fucking tired. And he's like, oh my god.
And eventually he falls asleep and he mumbles in his sleep. He says like spaghetti, something like that.
Because this is James Quall. Spaghetti and meatballs.
Ah, I'm Mario. Spaghetti and meatballs.
This is Ronald Reagan. Well, spaghetti and meatballs.
Do you think there'll be... So, okay. So this guy made Sonic back in the day. And then made Knights. And then the most recent thing was Balan Wonderland.
Or Balan Wonderworld or something.
Balan Wonderworld, yeah.
Yeah, Yuji Naka.
Yes. Which I've heard Balan Wonderworld is like a 1 out of 10 game.
Yeah, it's like non-functional and just like total dog shit apparently.
So
And lost like a shitload of money
Oh, yeah,
and like
here
tanked his
we go.
reputation.
this is really exactly what Nights into Dreams looks like. It's just like endless flying around like this. So is he like done? Will he get a chance
Well,
to
didn't
make
he get
another game
arrested?
like that? Oh yeah, for like insider trading or something.
Yeah,
Yeah. I guess he really is done.
I think his goose is cooked, my friend.
What a legacy. One of the most popular video game franchises of all time. A cult hit oddity. And then like one of the worst games of the modern era. Doesn't this look fun though?
Yeah, I guess.
Play little Knights?
Sorry, I only
to,
interface with Knights through Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing.
Ah, well. It's your loss. There was a sequel as well. I think for the Wii or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called. Knight's Journey of Dreams for the Wii in 2007.
The Wii had a few, because then the Wii also had like a random Klonoa sequel.
Yeah, that's right, it did. Which I think was pretty good. Like, I think
Yeah.
Klonoa fans loved it, which is great. I don't think the Knights one was super well received.
So people were not, and probably still aren't ready for Knights.
Yeah. Knights is just its own
I
thing.
think that's really the secret.
But hey, EGM loved it, or the original. It was
Yeah.
on that top 100 games list.
This is such great gameplay.
Upon release, Computer and Video Games magazine called it one of the most sensational video games ever, all caps, made. That's great. Huh. IGN said it was the 94th best game of all time in 2007. I think as a kid it also appealed to me because it felt kind of like countercultural, you know? Like
It's
it had
not
this
your
kind of
grandma's game.
yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, you guys know Sonic. All right.
You guys
I'm
know-
actually like a Knights fan.
Have you ever played something that makes you motion sick?
Have you ever really gamed if you haven't wanted to vomit at every single frame? Are you not gonna try getting cards?
No, I won't. There was a Knights back there. I want to get the third Knights.
Oh yeah, true. Get the 3 of a kind. Well,
But
first,
we have to watch this cool
watch this
animation.
cool cutscene. Wow. Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool. And now back through the memory tunnel. Wow, it's the synapses of the brain.
Oh!
This is probably going to be what I think about when I die. Why aren't you getting it? I don't even understand. Oh, there you go. Okay, you did get it. Well, that's a good chunk of change. There's something I think very alluring about these old best game lists. I think largely because it was just this one screenshot and this brief blurb, and I did not even have the means to like learn anything more about it, you know?
Well, it
It
feels
was
like
all it was.
these days with the internet and everything, editorial content doesn't have the same like authority because just anyone can have an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And basically every product is hailed as the best of X as soon as it comes out.
Yes.
There's a time when this shit mattered, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably a boomer opinion for a fucking 24-year-old to have, but like,
No, I agree.
shit was different when PlayStation Magazine was popping.
Like, it used to be really exciting when EGM would give out, like, a platinum, which was 3 10s. And nowadays, it just kind of feels like, you know, games just get...
Full House!
Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
Alright, I want to go see if it's 500.
Yeah, I already have more than enough, I think. Because I was at like 230, and so I already had 270.
I see, yeah.
But we gotta watch this cool cutscene.
Like, I complained to you a bunch about the Dextero top 100 lists.
Yeah.
Which felt like they just spent 0 effort on, and like, I don't know, maybe had ChatGPT pick 100 games or something. Because it's like, now the primary function of these things is just to exist as content, you know?
Yeah.
For your YouTube channel or for your website or whatever. It just has to exist. And it's not like the quality of it is what keeps coming back, people coming back to it. It's just like the existence of it. Nice.
Jesus Christ. Only 14 minutes.
Yeah,
Fuck me, man.
Yeah, not bad. Where was Tails this whole time? Why wasn't he out there helping you multi-ball?
Oh, now we gotta get the ice key and fucking take it back to the Mystic Ruins.
This game is so funny.
Eggman's here.
Ah,
He
shit.
dropped the Chaos
He just
Emerald.
dropped it. Just because he got, like, startled.
He sprays, he fucking gasses you.
Eggman.
Sonic passes the fuck out. Bro was passed out on the streets of Station Square like a bum.
Oh man, what happened to that emerald we just had?
I guess Eggman's got one of them, but the other one's safe. And that guy must be desperate.
That means his 2 to our 1, and that's not good. Come on,
Why are they
Sonic, we
floating?
need to get busy.
Did you see that? They were, like, floating a little.
That's awesome.
I
There's
like
Cream the
that.
rabbit.
The cutscene starts,
The
like,
train headed for
with
the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
not showing anything at all besides Cream the Rabbit.
Maybe I can use it in the Mystic Ruins. Maybe.
Alright. Time to take the train. I feel like my understanding of like what games are good and stuff is still very much anchored to this list, which I'm gonna just look up now because I'm curious what you think about it. Alright, I found a very Web 1.0 site
Oh,
that
that's
compiles
awesome.
the list. I'm sure I could find scans in the magazine or something too. And I'm sure I have my old copy back on my dad's, but this will do for now. Alright, Knights was at 70. Just ahead of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, no, I remember this. Oh, this isn't quite accurate, though. They have Super Mario Bros. 3 at 2 positions.
That's how good the GBA port was.
Oh, wait, no, I think... Oh, I see, I get it what's going on
And you
here.
should be able to crack through.
Okay. Mario 64 was number 4. Link to the Past, number 3. Mario Bros. 3 at number 2. Do you have any guesses as to what the number 1 was?
Final Fantasy 7.
That's a pretty good guess. That was at 21st. Beat out, surprisingly, by Madden NFL 98.
It was a good year, I guess.
I guess that was a good year. This one is really based and somewhat life-changing. Tetris Attack at number 16.
Wow.
Which is what got me and Calvin to emulate it and then spend an entire summer playing it against each other. And now I've made, like, many friends through that game. Many, like 3. But still, it's a sick game.
Many friends.
Some other samplings. Sonic CD at number 17.
That's like a boomer opinion. I feel like Sonic CD has had a reappraisal and people realize that's kind of ass.
As a kid, it was like, that was the one I couldn't play, because I didn't have the CD, and I don't think I could emulate it for some reason. So it was, again, this just kind of like, ooh, it must be amazing. And then way later, I played it on the GameCube, and I was like, oh, it's just about as good as Sonic 2 and 3, I guess. Like,
It's like fine, yeah. I don't
it's
know. I
fine,
feel
yeah.
Like it
It's
has like
good. Didn't like blow my mind.
it has like a weird lore attachment to it, and it's just kind of like
Be careful not to fall off.
fucking Sonic CD. I feel like the coolest thing about it is that Metal Sonic's in it.
Yeah, that was a big introduction. Super Metroid at 6.
Use the
I think that's
pedal
pretty
to
good.
jump. It may even help
Yoshi's
guide you.
Island at 7. That's fucking based.
Wait, so what's
That's
number 1?
correct. I don't know. I'm waiting for you to guess based on what I haven't said.
I don't give a shit. Just tell me.
Oh, it's Tetris.
It's Tetra.
Yeah.
That's silly.
Come on. How's that silly? I think that's pretty legit. For, you know, just looking at all of video games.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the video games, and you know what I'm playing right now? One of the most okay games ever made.
They did another one in 2001 where Super Metroid had now become number 1. They also
That
had,
feels more correct to me.
I think that's a very respectable pick, yeah. That's kind of a perfect game. I think, yeah, this is the one that, like, really stuck with me. The 2001 list. It's mostly the same games in roughly the same order, but there's some more intriguing additions. Such as Advance Wars. It's
I
pretty
feel like
base
every
pick.
time I saw
Ape
one of these
Escape?
lists when I was a kid, it was just like 8 Call of Duty placements.
See, is it's when bro culture took over games journalism.
Don't forget number 10, Blood Rain. For the babes.
Whoa, do you remember that ad where it was just her cleavage and then they made another one that was just her butt?
Blood Rain was pretty cool though.
I don't know if I've ever even seen footage of it. I honestly
you've
just
only-
remember those ads.
Only cranked off to it.
That's a mark of a good game. You don't even need to play it. You don't even need to see a screenshot.
Top 10 babes in gaming.
Oh shit. Oh, that's one we can talk about all day.
There's like 1,000 of those from like 2008 IGN type websites.
Oh yeah. And how many of them are the size of an adult female woman?
Oh,
Or
well,
whatever.
top 10 hottest female Sonic characters
Oh,
is
shit.
its own
Now,
category.
Yeah, now we're spitting.
That one has some comic characters in it.
Yeah, that guy clearly loves Sonic.
Yeah,
And I think he kind of acts like Sonic.
I respect the shit out of Guptil89. Oh. Wait, I think Big the Cat gets a power in
I think Big the Cat gets power up here.
here. What?
I don't know, it's just silly.
Motherfuckers can't have game knowledge anymore.
Oh yeah, they also, for I think issue 200, they did greatest games of their time. So not judging them with modern standards, but judging how
What's up, Knuckles?
huge and impactful they were when they came out. Which I think is a pretty interesting exercise.
Something.
I like there's
bugging you?
nothing that points you to go here.
No
No.
time for
You finish the level and it just drops you. And I just like remembered that you fight Knuckles, so I knew to go here.
What? Let's just see you take him.
Smurf moves so much. Yeah, number one on this one was Super Mario Bros. Which I think is pretty legit. That game changed everything.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Give it your best shot. Oh no.
Oh no.
Good fight.
Good fight, good fight.
Dropped our emeralds everywhere.
Chaos Emeralds.
Drop both of them. And then, of course, it's too bad you can't get up or move or do anything while his slow ass ship flies over and beats them up.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Oh, that's so great.
That's a Chaos Emerald. That's right, fool. You made it all through.
Let him know.
That's right, fool.
Hold it right there, creep. You can't get away with this. Tell me Eggman tricked you again.
Me? What about you?
Way to go, knucklehead.
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds. Chaos.
Oh, this is.
Chaos. Time for, is this the one where you were fighting on, like, lily pads?
Yeah, the fish
Oh,
form.
I hate this
These
one.
are for you, my
I
friend.
hate this one.
This fucks because that form is way worse than Chaos, but he's on steroids.
Yeah, he's just a fish.
How did they go into his like hips?
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack.
Just blam.
My mistake. It was my fault for thinking video games could be art, or whatever the Yeet guy said.
Alright. What is the actual worst game you've ever played to completion? And is it Yeek?
No. Yeek's really bad, but it like works. I don't know. Sonic and the Secret Rings is up there, honestly.
Yeah?
That game is like borderline non-functional. Which I thought was an emulation issue, but then I played Sonic and the Black Knight on emulator, and it plays exactly like the Wii version.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was like, oh, it's just Secret Rings in particular is like early Wii. They have no idea how to use the fucking wagon controls yet.
Yeah, I gotta say, when we played through Sonic and the Black Knight, I was actually kind of impressed. Like, it was a lot.
Well, yeah, because
less
it's one of the
bullshit.
best Sonic games.
It's pretty sweet, yeah.
The best Sonic
It was a lot of
games
fun.
are Sonic and the Black Knight and Shadow the Hedgehog.
The premise was great. The setting was great. The mechanics seemed tolerable.
Yeah, the storybook stuff is all very charming. Like the actual like cutscene stuff of Secret Rings is cool. It's just like not actually fun to play at all. The final boss in particular, I like wore out my arm having to shake so much to like
Damn.
build up energy to win.
I I'm trying to make some sort of like masturbation joke. I don't know. It doesn't seem worth it.
Leave me alone.
You're having a boss fight. That went actually surprisingly smoothly.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I've done that, I'm like pissed off.
I'm pissed off every time I do it, but
At least you're good at it
One
now.
of these fancy pre-renders is here.
God, I don't remember this. I don't remember the pre-rendered cutscenes at all. That's weird.
Behold
Oh,
my
pardon me.
floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier. But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Until we meet again, my friends.
Slapping my big belly until it turns pink.
Yeah, check out this ad.
Hey, we can't.
Whoa!
Yeah. I'm looking at scans of old EGMs and I
Bro.
immediately found
Yeah.
Bikini Laura Croft.
I'm seeing that and I'm trying to be a womb raider.
Whoa! Wow.
We'll take care of everything here.
Ooh, they got a preview article about the Dreamcast, also showing a booby lady.
No, yeah, I
I
don't know who
what
that
that's
is.
from.
Now you can play as Knuckles.
All right.
I think now it's like the shitty auto-scroller flight level.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Wait here for a second.
Sonic!
Sonic, wait here for a second. Got a fan servicey ad for the Ghost in the Shell video game.
Damn, yeah, what the fuck? She got
That's-
the ass cut out.
Yeah, she doesn't like there's some nudity and stuff in that movie, but
It's not like
it's
sexy,
not
she's
really
just like
sexy.
naked.
Yeah, she's just. Did I tell you I watched that movie with like the family that babysat me when I was like 10?
Oh, wow.
And it starts with her, totally naked, getting like her skin transplanted or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, should we be watching this? And this guy's older brother was like, well, it's a cartoon, so it's fine.
You're such a little nerd child. Am I allowed to watch this? Am I gonna get in trouble?
I was worried we were gonna get in trouble. I thought
Yeah.
somebody was gonna walk in and
No, I
we'd
was like
all
that as a
get
kid,
punished.
too. I was like that
Yeah,
as a kid.
you don't want to get in trouble. I was curious. I wanted to see what was going on. But more than that, I didn't want to get in trouble.
I want to see titties.
Of course, I wanted to see titties.
Alright, I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay, I'll play
You can
this
handle
one.
this part.
Yay! Oh my god, it moves around so crazy style.
Dual sense is just that good, baby.
Oh yeah, you can walk on. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna take down the egg carrier. The only way I know how. By ramming a biplane into it that's like 1/80th of its size. While Eggman sends out more and more robots to die. This is actually pretty cool though, the like camera change here. Yeah. We'll do some targeting. We got a score of 1790. I think that's world record. World record. Can confirm later, but I'm pretty sure we just set a new world record on cyberscore.com. Yeah, any Keats YouTube fans out there watching, I'm just kind of internally brainstorming some video ideas, and one that I might be interested in is actually like doing a little let's read of old issues of EGM that I remember, or at least have made strong impressions on me as a kid, and then seeing how well do I remember them and what kind of strange things they contain that kind of flew over my head as a kid. And then, of course, you know, I know so much more about games than I did back then, and I have the power of internet to learn arbitrary new things whenever I need to. So I think it would be pretty interesting to, like, go through, like, the issue I was talking about that has their top games list, and just kind of see how it holds up in terms of, you know, my taste now. Alright, it's the big cannon time. I'm kind of fucking acing this shit. I got a score of 4,165. I'm pretty sure that's a world record.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, 57%. I don't think anybody can do better than that.
Yeah, probably not.
I think that's kind of the limit of human achievement. Maybe Task can do better. I don't know. Maybe Task.
Sorry, I'm trying to look up Sonic Adventure speedrun on a computer, but it's been blocked.
That's just because there's a lot of misinformation on the websites.
Misinformation.
That's right. It's even worse than misinformation.
Tails!
It's a child who sees Sonic fall out of the sky.
You're not who I'm looking for.
You're just a stupid baby. I'm out of here.
Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
Oh, fuck, I don't remember where to go now. Well, maybe we go it the normal way, and then we have to go to Twinkle Park with Amy.
Yeah, the Twinkle Park thing happens soonish, I think.
Yeah.
When do you steal the thing from the store?
Why don't you try going to the casino?
What? Oh, because, yeah, Amy's gonna show up.
Going to the casino.
1 of paper equals 4 of ring.
Oh, yeah, she's here.
Long time no see. What's wrong with you?
Women are fucking gross, God. I just want to be gay with my bros.
Yeah,
So you need to be as
we've all been there.
You must be gay.
Maybe.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
And women fucking suck.
It's a consistent message given to you by the Sonic series.
Yeah, so girls are gross and
No trains
annoying.
are currently in service.
You know who's badass? Dudes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
brother.
The best shit ever is the Sonado toilet.
What?
Have you seen that? It's like
No.
Sonic and Shadow. Everyone watching, go look up Sonado toilet.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
It's like Sonic and Shadow, but they're fused into a toilet. And Sonic is like the toilet bowl and is like, oh, and Shadow's like, well, this isn't great for me either.
This is just giving me toilets that are in a hotel chain called Sonado.
Okay, well, how did you spell it?
He's just
Like
a chunk of
this.
cheesy hardware.
W at the end. Because it's Sonic
right.
and Shadow.
Yeah, obviously. But in the opposite direction is Shattuck. Oh, here it is. Great. Great.
Let me have a- This isn't a highlight for me either.
Oh man.
Ooh, this is another very interesting one.
What the hell? He's fucking Sonic Diarrhea Unleashed.
Now, okay, so this drawing of Sonic having diarrhea, I can tell was drawn by a chronic diarrhea sufferer,
Yeah.
right? There's too many accurate details. So is this someone who, while having diarrhea, fantasizes about Shadow watching them have diarrhea? Or is there, like, more layers to it?
It could be someone who just has diarrhea who got commissioned to make fetish art.
That's very, very possible. It's very possible. There's some excellent, excellent search results here. Ooh. Excited for this movie?
Yeah.
Me too, me
Always
too.
excited for a little Midnight Madness.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What? I've never seen that happen.
Should have driven faster somehow.
Give me the green one.
I love this, like, not music drone that's just overlaid.
Like I was trying to fuck my ass.
Oh, man. Again, it's just this, like, showcase of the Dreamcast where it's like, bro, we can do anything. We can do, like, a racing game.
Look, you can.
And then it's just, like, the worst racing game of all time.
You can not take turns.
The fact that they also had Daytona, which I'm pretty sure is a very well-respected racing game, launch on the console at the same time.
Well, the Sonic team is like never known how to make good controls going fast until like Sonic Generations.
Even though all of their games are about going fast. It's fascinating. You had a really good run going there for a bit. Like, it was some pretty smooth operation.
Me on the bumper cars course.
Do you think there's like competitive bumper cars?
Like in real life?
Yeah, yeah.
Probably.
Like there's like a league.
I assume it plays a lot like wheelchair basketball, where guys are just fucking slamming into each other.
Yeah, yeah. I hope this exists. I'll look it up. Professional Bumper Car League, Winter Nationals. Holy shit.
See, now that's what they should be making manga about. The guy who's like, oh, I just have to get to the Winter Nationals before I leave high school forever. Oh, the Professional Bumper Car League.
I can't tell if this is real or if this is, I think this is like comedy. This is just a video of this person and their friends doing bumper cars with like random terminology overlaid. Which is a great bit, and I do appreciate that. It's a consistently funny form of comedy for me, but I want to know if it's real.
There's like 8 songs playing at once. This level's a fucking nightmare.
And there's just constant like droning
Yeah, there's a
machine
constant
noise,
just machine ambience. Holy fuck.
which I don't know if it should be happening. It feels like maybe something didn't stop.
Well, you're at a theme park, right? So it's just like machines are running.
Oh, excuse me. Keensburg, New Jersey's Bumper Car Psychos has one of the best thumbnails I've ever seen for a video. If you'd like to take a gander. And then if I'm a real top dog, maybe I could edit this into the video
Oh,
when
yeah.
I mention it. Look at that guy.
That guy rocks.
What an he's amazing.
Oh, bumper cars probably feel good as hell.
Yeah, I don't know, it's pretty fun. You feel like you might get whiplash. That part's kind of scary.
But that's like the best part.
That's,
is the danger.
I feel like I already asked you this, but have you ever been to a Smash Up Derby?
No.
Oh
'Cause
man.
I'm not a hick.
Yeah, this is, you know, sometimes the Hicks have figured it out, and this is one of those cases.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
It's pretty sweet.
There's
It's like,
a lot of overlap between like pro wrestling fandom and fandom of shit like monster trucks and
general
whatever.
Hick fandom, yeah.
I was a big monster trucks kid.
Monster trucks are cool. I saw monster trucks once growing up. It was pretty sweet.
Oh shoot! I've lost Amy.
The Smash Up Derby, though, it's
I
kind of
bet
like
that robot
if
hauled
the
butt
monster
after
truck
her.
is like a big stadium concert,
better catch her
the Smash
before
Up
he does.
Derby is like a DIY bar punk show. Or I guess, you know, there's wrestling analogies too. It's like Zona. They're literally in the junkyard.
God. Zona's so awesome.
Because the Smash Up Derby, there's no like professional element. It's just people that have old cars. They drive into this like arena and just smash into each other until only one car can still move. It's beautiful.
Everyone listening, go onto your browser, your Opera GX.
Yeah.
And
Sponsor of this video, by the way.
and
It's a
look
good
up,
time to do an ad read.
Look up Zona 23 and just watch like, if it has Demus in it, just watch it.
Yeah, Zona 23 is pretty fucking awesome.
Zona 23 is the coolest shit.
It's not for the faint of heart. Looking through just the thumbnails, I see one with a lot of wooden stakes sticking out of a guy's wound.
Awesome.
Very awesome.
Sticking out of a guy's wound is great terminology.
It's what's happened. We got a picture of Arrow Boy versus Damien666 versus Joe Litter, where one of the three is got a back that is completely covered in blood.
That's how you know it was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
We watched all 3 Damus versus Lunatic Extreme matches from this year together, and they were all fucking insane. Damus hitting like the shoot muscle buster, where he like actually just sits out like the Kaniku Buster. It's fucking nasty.
Wait, the Kaniku Buster is named after Kaniku Man, correct?
Yeah,
That's cool. I'm reading that right now.
because he does it.
Yeah. I don't know if he's done it yet, but I'm only like 200 chapters in of like 900 chapters, so.
I am only 200 chapters in.
This is the experience of reading a manga that's been running since the 70s. It's a beautiful thing. But yeah, the Smash Up Derby's great. If we get the chance sometime, we could go to the Elderton Fair,
Oh,
which was
baby.
really a formative experience as a kid. Was going to the Elderton Fair every year.
I wonder
Some
if
good
it's
shit.
like better now or worse.
I don't know. It's a good question. Elderton's a lot bigger, and by that I mean it went from like 1,000 people to like 5,000 people, which is a ton of people, really.
Yeah.
And now we even have a Tim Hortons. It's insane. But yeah, it was like kind of neat. I would see all of my friends from school, like outside of school. They had all sorts of like baking and preserves competitions, and my grandma would just like crush. She eventually stopped entering a lot of categories because she said someone else needs to win.
That's fucked
Is
up.
that insane?
Your grandma does not have the Mamba mentality. If that was Kobe Bryant, he'd be destroying those other grandmas every year.
It's kind of nuts because, like, as a kid, I don't think I really appreciated, like, how impressive that is. You know, maybe there would only be, like, 5 or 6 entries. I don't know. But she would win, like, all the time.
Yeah, to just only win.
Oh, you want an apple pie? Okay, my apple pie just, like, kicks everyone else's apple pie's ass. That's just how it goes. What else they got? Bunch of rides. The rides might, like, kill you, but, you know.
They'll kill you.
they'll kill you.
They got like the strawberries.
Oh yeah, the spinning strawberries. Yeah. Those are fun.
That shit rocks.
You ever ride on the Gravitron?
The fuck is the Gravitron?
It's like
Oh, is it the big spinning
it's-
UFO?
You spin, you
Yeah,
spin
yeah.
really fast, and the G-forces like slam you against the wall.
Yeah.
You like slide up the wall, and you can't even lift your arms.
Yeah, that one's cool.
It's crazy. I remember the person operating the ride, kind of just to show off, would always find an excuse to like walk around sideways while it was running.
Yeah.
I was like, that's just the coolest shit ever. There's a brief period where I wanted to do that more than anything, and now I'm like, I would die. My knees would like crumble into dust.
She should still be in this city.
I like how Sonic looks at it while it's flying around him.
Where the fuck would Amy be?
In the sewers! I left my wife in the sewers. She's not here, she's in the sewer.
With all the poo and pee.
Oh man. That was maybe my favorite line in the whole movie. That's the movie Friendship, by the way. Check it out when it sees
Where
wide
could she
release.
be?
Very fun. Tim Robinson.
I'll
Oh,
cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
What? How do you know he's going there?
He's going to the Mystic Ruins walkway.
Of course.
It's like how you can walk into Saks Fifth Avenue through the Eaton Center.
Right, of course. I think the path should connect to a Mystic Ruins.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing when it doesn't. Have you ever ridden the Zipper?
You better get Amy to me or I'll
Uh,
You know that
no,
ride?
no.
That ride is psychotic. I'll show you a picture if you've never seen it.
You gotta remember, I'm not much of a thrill seeker.
I know, yeah. I didn't ride this one either. I wouldn't say I'm much of a thrill seeker either. See it
Hey,
flips around like this,
Oh, and
then all
those
the
individually
cars
flip, yeah.
also flip around.
Yeah, they have that like the X.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember my girlfriend in high school talked about riding on it because her older brother was like, "Yeah, it's not that bad," and then they were in there and they were just like getting bruises everywhere, just bouncing
Yeah.
off it.
It's kind of like, I think it's like more painful than it is scary, you know?
Yeah,
Like, I don't think your body can even process the thrills because you just are getting bounced around. Huh. It's kind of interesting to think about this. I'm looking it up on Wikipedia. 222 zippers have been produced. There's only 222 of those in the world. It's kind of interesting, right? Like,
I guess, yeah, and that seems like more than enough zippers.
yeah, clearly it is. I don't think there's like a huge demand for more, but it's kind of wild to think that it's like only that many and they just tour around.
Oh, sweet.
It's like finding out that there's only like 6 blimps in the world, or however many there are.
No, yeah.
It's very, very few.
This is the ancient light. Try the light speed dash toward the enemy. With this, you can now do the light speed attack.
There's about 25 blimps right now, and only about half of them are in the world. Or half of them are in use.
Only about half of them are in the world. The rest are in fucking space.
The others I imagined. A series of deaths on the rides in the late 1970s.
On the zipper?
On the Zipper.
That's funny.
A
Yeah.
series of deaths.
Series of deaths, and they're still just using them.
Yup. Wow, there was a Zipper at Neverland Ranch. And Michael Jackson claimed to hold the world record for riding it for the longest duration, like, at the same time. He rode it for 35 minutes straight.
What is wrong with him?
So, it's a long, long list.
There's something to like the belief that really maybe he wasn't a pedophile. He was just actually like a fucking maniac. And he was just inviting kids over to be like, look at this crazy shit I've got.
Yeah, like, I think they're not mutually exclusive. I think he definitely was some sort of, like, age regressor, you know? Like,
Yeah, I think
there was that component, for sure.
he had some shit going on.
That, you know,
Monkey.
trying to reclaim his childhood or something. But that is not mutually exclusive with pedophile. In fact, I think that coincides sometimes quite often with pedophile. So, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
It does seem
everything,
like everything
you hear about his shit is always like, I think this guy's just a maniac.
Yeah. Like, I don't think there's anything... I mean, I'm not an expert. Maybe there is. But everything I've heard, nothing indicates definitely pedophile and not just crazy person. you
Well,
know?
I mean, there was that documentary.
Well, I didn't watch that documentary.
I watched it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's,
I don't really remember anything about it.
I just remember the Chappelle Show joke that was like, oh, some kids accurately described his penis, so what? I could probably accurately describe his penis.
He made Billie Jean, you gonna say he touched them kids?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a complicated one, probably.
It's one of the craziest, like, celebrity mysteries.
Well, he was just one of the... Well, he was the greatest pop star of all time.
He's the most famous person to ever live or breathe.
Well, besides, like, Jesus, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
Jesus probably still wins. But yeah, he was way up there.
Now they want to give that moniker to fucking Taylor Swift.
Yeah, no.
They're trying to get that off him ASAP.
You think if you go to like Cambodia, anybody gives a shit about Taylor Swift?
I mean, like, probably, yeah.
I-
She's like a global superstar billionaire.
I don't know. Maybe Cambodia is not the right place. But it's like, in those places, there would be kids with Michael Jackson t-shirts. They might not even know who he is, but the iconography is like, I think just indelible at this point. Oh my god.
This part's so beast.
The soundtrack too? Ah! Ah, the zipper appeared in Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
And which one?
Dog Days.
Oh, I don't remember that. I have that one. That's like the fourth one.
It's called the Cranium Shaker.
Oh, the cranium shaker. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yes. I guess I never connected the dots that was supposed to be the zipper as a kid.
Well, that's just what Wikipedia says, so for some reason, it's the zipper. U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission issued a public warning urging carnival goers not to ride the zipper after 4 deaths occurred due to compartment doors opening mid-ride.
I like that they could tell them not to go on it, but they couldn't tell the carnivals
Yeah!
not to fucking run the
I
ride.
was just thinking that. Like, what?
Ugh. Governments are so awesome. They don't do
It's just-
anything.
well, you know.
The free market will decide how dangerous this ride is.
All we can do is advise them. Remind them that 4 people died in the last year.
It's crazy.
My mom was riding on it probably around that time.
He's probably taking fucking neck bumps.
Yeah, oh
He was
yeah.
going fucking 2015 Kota Ibushi style on the damn zipper.
Well, I've never even ridden it. Most of my understanding of what it's like is from her telling me about it in like hushed tones of recounting trauma. Oh yeah, there's always a retro car and tractor show at the Islington Fair. Tractor pull.
Oh.
Not bad.
You know all about the tractor pull, right?
Yeah.
And then the demolition derby.
I've seen tractor pulls on TV.
Tractor pulls are a pretty good time. Because it's like, I think kind of the ideal spectator experience where most of the time is just sitting around, you know? Like hitching up the tractor, getting stuff into position. And so mostly it's about just drinking and chatting and just bumming around. And people get pretty rowdy at these things. And then every once in a while it's just like, oh shit, look, the pull's gonna happen. And everybody goes and watches. It's pretty great that way.
Ready to roll, champ? Let's go.
Let's go!
Roger Cheeto here.
Roger Cheeto here. Oh my god, are you kidding me? This is the arrangement? I get to play all the plane levels.
I mean, you could have asked for the controller at any point, but you haven't. And I don't want to play these because they suck.
Well, after this is the egg carrier level, right?
Maybe.
I can't remember, we'll see. I kind of remember liking that one. It's the one with like really strong winds or something.
Yeah,
You have to kind of like run from safe spot to safe spot. We'll see. We'll see if I can pull it off. Yeah, if anybody out there lives in a small town or something and you've got a local fair, don't take that shit for granted. It's a pretty awesome experience, I think. I had a long period of resenting growing up in the countryside, but now I think I've like kind of got that out of my system a bit, and it's more and more I want to like appreciate unique things about it that were actually pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And that's definitely one of them. Not that I'm gonna move back to the country, but I might go back to the old fair.
So far, so
It's a good time.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet.
Imagine the CNU was like a lot smaller. Oh shit. Now it's becoming the other plane. And it's like the exact same.
Wow.
Thanks, Tails.
Here's some cool movie news. Sony reportedly scrapped most of Beyond the Spider-Verse for creative reasons.
What?
The film is unlikely to release before 2027.
Oh my god. What the fuck? What creative reasons? What are you talking about?
I assume they're just sick of Lord and Miller.
Okay, well that's fair. But they made you like 2 gigantic hit movies in a row that have like huge cult followings.
Yeah, but also
And
had,
they're like, I think we know
si-
better.
Well, I don't know if it's think we know better as much as it's just like how much more severe mismanagement can we handle?
Yeah.
Because they were just like throwing money into a fire for
Oh,
Across
yeah.
the Spider-Verse.
That's definitely true. But like, isn't ordering massive rewrites and delaying the movie by years also throwing money into a fire? Like, are they being kicked off the project or something?
I don't know. That doesn't have any details like
This
that.
is so bizarre to me. I just want to see the freaking rest of the story. It left on like a quadruple cliffhanger. I want to know. It was so good. I need more. But yeah, the behind the scenes stuff like really reveals to me like I think the plot of that movie is like fine, but I think you can attribute almost all of the quality of that movie to the animators first and foremost. More specific writing staff that made like good dialogue and stuff. Probably a whole team of nerds that proposed all of the like fan servicey ideas. The Lord and Miller contribution, from what I can glean of it in like negative, seems to not really be anything besides just slowing everything the fuck down and demanding rewrites at like totally inappropriate stages.
Demanding things that don't make any sense of the animation team. 'Cause
No.
They don't actually understand
They
how
don't
animation
understand.
works.
Can you not fucking read a storyboard and say, yeah, it looks good?
Which
you
is,
actually
like-
have to wait for everything to get like fully rendered.
An awesome way for you to
And
know
you're
that
like,
it's like pissed off tons of people because they've been working like exclusively almost in animation for like 20 years.
Yeah.
And only now, after they pissed off Sony, did it get out that they actually are just like fucking nightmares to work with.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the power this vessel really has.
And it's like, I don't know, stuff like the Lego movie. I think already they were completely mismanaging going from live action stuff to something like the Lego movie, right? But then going from the Lego movie, which is fully CG, to Into the Spider-Verse, which has like a ton of traditional animation, is like further misunderstanding the process of things. Because to say, oh, I think we should like rearrange the blocking of this scene in a CG animated movie is one thing. It does take a lot of work, but doing it in an animated, like hand-drawn animated movie, it's like just redraw everything.
Yeah,
Like,
just do it again.
you can't just move the models around. You can't just move the camera. It's literally just redraw the entire scene from scratch. And it's like, you idiots. Okay, thanks, Sonic. I was gonna go in there. Let's get those fucking animals.
Oh, baby.
Oh yeah, this is what we're here for. Start of the level, your adrenaline's pumped, you're so excited to see
There's
what's going
cool
on.
songs playing.
It's time to sidle around the outside of a railing for like a long ass time. Oh fuck. I thought I was gonna land What button is spin dash? Oh, there we go. I can't grab the ladder like that. Huh?
No, they didn't have the technology yet.
What? I did that in a Kirby game in the 90s.
Oh, I did that in the Kirby game in the 90s. Oh, it was probably 2D, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was a different technology.
So true, so true.
I'm working on it.
I'm working on it.
Do a little more shimmying, why don't
Yeah,
you?
let's do some shimmying. Let's shimmy around like 5 or 6 angles.
5 or 6 angles.
Let's, oh. What?
Oh,
The fuck?
awesome.
I was not I was not inputting anything that whole time. Okay. Alright. This is
Sonic
the
moment.
experience I wanted. Tails just kind of killing himself over there.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Alright, that's what's supposed to happen. Oh.
Almost.
Oh. Almost. Alright. Oh.
Okay.
Alright. What am I doing wrong? Okay. There we go. We're good. Oh, I don't want these. This isn't gonna help at all.
I don't want these.
It's too fast. Oh shit.
I forget who it was, but one of my friends when I was in high school, I remember he talked about how when he was a kid, he didn't like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because he thought they were too fast.
Like it was like scary.
I think he was just like, turtles are slow.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's kind of fair. Like, you just feel like it's not really the concept you were hoping for.
It's kind of against God. in a way.
Oh goodness, they should be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Rabbits. The little skunk caught up to me. Am I even doing the right thing? There's like nothing over here.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
God damn it! Why would they let me do this? There's nothing over here. Alright, come on, Tails. Sidle along with me.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, there's an animal trying to get to me.
I like that you never considered trying to go back either. You're
Well,
just like, I have to go all the
I
way
wanted
around.
to make. Oh fuck! Until I was halfway through. Oh, what the fuck?
I think you just like went the wrong way and got owned.
God damn it!
Here, just try climbing up the ladder.
Oh, is this where I went the other way before? No, I think yeah, I got through here.
So don't, when this falls, don't try to jump next time. Just like wait the swinging out.
Okay. Oh,
So he's going up. Oh,
What?
Why'd you do that?
we're good. We're good. Wait, so now I have to go towards the camera? No, I have to go this way.
To the right.
Yeah. Okay.
You could have just gone up the ladder and then you just dropped off it for no reason.
Oh. I
No,
thought
the
you-
other way.
What, this way? There's nothing here.
Yeah, because you just blew it up because you were supposed to give me the fucking controller. Holy fuck.
This game's confusing.
It's fucking not. Okay.
Okay, up. Oh, and then... Oh. Oh, the shadow. Did you see that shadow that was like all broken up into squares?
Yeah.
That was unfortunate. Look at all these animals. I don't know where the hell they're gone.
Cool.
Okay, you're good. Now a little more sidling.
at speed in this game is a trial.
It's a fool's errand, perhaps. Oh, when do you want to get going for the movie? Right after 11?
Probably at 11.
Okay. Well, if we want to upload this on Sonic Adventure's anniversary, then we should give ourselves enough time to do the edit. The video edit. So maybe after this level,
Yeah,
we'll call
that
it.
sounds good.
We got most of the way through Sonic Story, right?
Yeah?
I think after this is just boss fight? Or there's like the interior of the egg
yeah.
carrier.
Yeah, there's like another ruins level, and then...
There's another ruins level, really?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I'm telling you, this game's confusing. Where were you supposed to go? I have no clue. Now you're all the way back here. It just like hates you.
I'm getting fucking trolled.
Alright, alright. I like that he just goes backwards here.
Cool and badass of him.
Yes.
I don't get to have that anymore.
Oh, because it's probably a 1-up.
No, it was one of the electric shields.
Oh, you only have the electric shield once. That's kind of cruel. It's a little cruel and unusual. All good?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It sent me backwards for no reason.
Oh, oh. Why is he blowing this up? This is his own ship. Oh, you went in the wall there for a sec.
Yeah. I hit the wall there for a sec.
Ooh. Special guest on the wall show. Oh, I didn't know you would just jump at the wall and then, like,
Brother.
a little cling there. That's good to know.
Yeah, we have to be up here. So I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, okay, okay. You had the route. You had the route.
Strong winds will
Yes!
throw you off course.
Oh, yeah, this is the part I was thinking of.
Yeah, this part sucks.
Yeah, this part I was, like, not looking forward to. Ah, good. I have money on the way.
Hey.
Good, good.
Fucking right. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Holy crap, Lois.
Alright, let's take a look at the fair book, which shows you the different contests you can enter. Seems like it's largely the same as I remember. There's the fair ambassador, is the kid who wins like a contest. Ooh, Ilderton's Got Talent!
Oh, shit.
Whoa, that's new, that's new. That's very exciting. Ooh, they upped the prize money for some of these. The ones for kids are still like first place $5. Let's go. There's art ones, art contests, flower contests. Alright, here we go. Food. Pumpkin pie, cherry pie, blueberry pie. Oh, it's special in memory of Ron Edwards. I remember Ron Edwards. It's done by Ruth Dickey. I know Ruth Dickey too. This is crazy. It's like they're
All
celebrities.
the stars are here.
It feels like much stranger looking at it on a website. Like it doesn't feel like these people should exist on the internet.
You're putting the hit out on fucking Ron Edwards and Ruth Dickey.
Yeah.
You guys shouldn't exist on the internet. The
Well,
future is now.
you kind of know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, no, I kind of feel you.
It's like a different era of my life that I'm able to access via the internet. Which feels strange. Oh, special by the Ilderton United Church Women, which was the church that my church got conglomerated into. Favored baked square, 5 pieces. First prize, $10. Not bad. Canned fruits. Canned peaches, canned pears, relish, pickled beets.
I like that Sonic just gets no eyes and goes backwards. This is what this is basically what Dark Sonic looks like. Also, he loses his eyes.
That's, I think, probably because they just made it so his pupils face whatever direction he's going.
Yeah.
That's really funny. His pupils just disappear when he looks backwards.
Okay.
I got some crocheting contests.
Oh, right on.
Maybe take some of Jessica's stuff over, see how it does. Get $15 for first place.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know. I really like this. I feel like this is something that couldn't really exist at a greater scale. It only works because there's a community of thousands and not tens of thousands.
Oh my god, we made it out of this fucking level.
The kids' crafts are so cute. Draw, color, and name a llama on paper.
Oh.
Yeah, not bad.
Find 6 different nature items and display them in 6 sections of an egg carton. They're so cute.
Is that it?
It might be.
Yeah, I entered a lot of these as a kid. And sometimes do okay.
Alright, there we go.
Alright.
Enough.
A little video game reminiscing,
Little
rural
Sonic.
fair discussion.
A little Sonic for your evening.
Happy 25th anniversary Sonic Adventure.
Happy 25th anniversary Sonic Adventure.
Mm-hmm. Bye.